What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Mary Gina Uzumaki.
I'm Zach.
Find out on the next episode.
I'm Ty.
That's what they're gonna say. I know you're not. That's what they're gonna say.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. ATEEZ is back.
They're back.
Take me home.
Take me home.
This is for Andy.
For Andy.
Andy's coming. Andy's coming.
He just like the fuck, man.
You're no me, right? You're no fine.
He's that pink villain there.
He's a prospect.
I'm Lonzo.
The prospect.
He over there like Sid.
I'd rather be Lonzo.
Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete.
At least Lonzo smoked better.
Yeah. Let's jump into this, man.
All right.
We're gonna have fun tonight.
Got her.
Sounds sexy to me.
Straight up.
Hey, yo, you might be right. Let's hear what these drums sound like.
So we talked about standouts. Mingus is my standout.
I'm not alone. 어떤 섬이라도 무의도는 아니니까 like yeah. Why you always be when I did wrong? 뭘 위해 나는 비맞고 있나? 젖은 눈가에 쏟긴 빗물은 네가 보내자고 이럴까 너 이 빛을 벗어나 속으로 내게 쏜다. So tell me where I go to other side.
Okay, so what?
From the Lost Boys and shit.
Nah, bring it back. Bring it back.
He said, "Bring that back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back to the saxophone part."
on in a suit with a turtleneck. Bruh.
That's top 5 for them.
Yeah, bro, that's top 3. That might, this might end up being my favorite song from it. This might jump Promise.
We might have to have a conversation about ATEEZ.
I got 12 ATEEZ. This is the 12th song from ATEEZ.
Yeah. It's funny too because I done had Promise on repeat for a couple days in a row again.
A real conversation.
ATEEZ tracks normally are very well produced, and like most of the times,
Oh, that's too loud.
the beats be just fucking like God tier from them. This is produced so well. At first I was getting like the Weeknd and Future vibes. It sound like something that, you know what I mean, that they party on.
Definitely from Weeknd's
Party.
most recent
Like
releases.
Starboy.
No, but you know why? Because that's like the 80s synth keyboard, like bass, heavy bass, production. It sounds like 80s R&B. You know what I mean? It's a good genre.
And that sax
Solo at the end just
That's
was.
something we've been asking for too, for like them to
Oh, let it ride out?
take something to take us out of the song, whether it be some squalling or like somebody singing and just going out.
How many
But
times
give
have
us
we
a
heard of
sax.
sax in K-pop anyway?
I can't remember. I can't put a finger on it.
So, you know, just that the song was honestly perfect without that. That was just kind of like the production just kind of just like, hold on, let me fuck them up real quick.
Let's draw real quick.
That saxophone was honestly the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
Like you said, Nick, I feel like that was very well produced. It wasn't overproduced. They didn't try to do too much. It was straightforward. And Hung Jung, am I saying his name right? Hung Jung?
I think so.
I hope
The
so.
one that's rapping right now.
He's rapping right now.
Yeah,
Hung Jung.
Yeah, his part really stood out to me too. I like how he flowed with his cadence flow with the beat. That shit was dope. But nah, this was a cool drum.
Yeah, I like Han Jung and how do you say the first guy's name? Sungwa.
Sungwa, yeah.
Sungwa.
That's my
I feel like
bias.
both of them right there, they carried. I was like looking at their bars for a moment, and I kind of got like my mind went elsewhere because it was very descriptive. I think it was Hong Jun that was talking about a deserted island. That was around the time when I stopped paying attention, and I kind of got a little lost. But the overall production of the song was dope. Like, it's one of them beach time songs, you know.
I'm actually surprised this isn't a title song or like has a
Has
I
an
feel
MV
like
or something.
you could drink some Coronas to this.
This
you know what I'm
this a
saying?
coastline
Chill.
cruise joint
This a driving
Make some
song.
glizzies
Ever,
on the
like,
grill.
driving high speed,
Yeah.
how, just kind of
with the beats to your right or your left.
Yo,
like-
going crazy. Appreciate it. Just, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. So, like I said, Sungwa and Minji, they're my two biases from the group. Smoking it now. Like but everybody really bodied this song. And like I said, more and more as we go with ATEEZ, I think the last song we did was Hit It to the Beat. Like I said, they've just been really hitting shit out the park with me for the last
They've been on a roll.
few months. Yeah, they haven't been missing for a while. It's just been download after download with them. I can't wait till they come back over here because I'm definitely going to a concert to see them. And if they do this one,
It was crazy. That was one of the concerts that I was mad we missed, low-key. Yeah, I would have died. This shit in a concert setting, especially if someone really come out there and shit. I'm like, oh shit.
you got to do the second shooting the turtle.
Logo will be like,
Straight up.
Like, get that guy out the crowd. He's scaring the kids.
security gonna be like, sir.
Mom, you too.
Nah, but I think for ATEEZ, for the most part, they collectively like in everybody's top 5. Sometimes, that top 5 got 10 people in it, y'all. So you know what I mean.
I got they're my top 3 is Pantang,
Everybody's
NCT,
top
and
5.
So your
is
top
really
3
like
got
a
top 5.
7.
huh?
Yeah,
Top 3 is your top 5.
yeah.
You said my top 3
That's a
is
new show I wanna do.
Oh yeah.
Top 5.
I want us to have a segment called. No, I want to have a segment called Top 5.
Sometimes.
But it's gonna be 100 songs in our top. Yeah, but all that being said, I think they collectively and everybody's like top 5. Their versatility and the range that they had for so many different sounds in the tracks. Like Lo said, we just did Hit It to the Beat for the last track we did with them. This and Take Me Home are far and away 2 totally different songs. Promise is a whole nother different song. The Real, Answer, Precious, Wonderland, Outro.
This is all on the same album?
Nah. It's the craziest album ever.
Because this sounds like they off the pirate thing. This sounds like they're more into like the 80s funk.
They might as well do
funk vibe.
Fever was good too. It seemed like any K-pop song named Fever is just great. But yeah, this was a good joint, y'all.
Version of this too,
Keith told me we was watching the joint.
Wow.
Play it, Keith.
It's a hookah spot song.
I don't know if that's hookah in your joint, bro. Be careful.
Off the Casamigo. They threw Casamigo in when the sex hit. Sha, how you doing?
No, I definitely did like this. This is a banger. Not even to sound like this, I could have cared less what they were saying. Once I heard the beat, I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd, so that's what I just got. And I smoke. Yeah, I've been listening to The Weeknd for a while. No.
He was the weekday.
But you know, I love this. I feel like everybody killed it. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but I feel like he was probably my favorite. Yosung.
His color.
Yosung. Yeah, I feel like I liked his verse the best. But other than that, I can listen to this doing many things. I can work out to this because I work out to slow music as well. Hashtag I can smoke to this though. It's an immediate download.
It's like damn.
It's definitely going on the lifting playlist.
Jerk
Nah, I'm reiterate like it gives me 80s vibes. Like Shy, and this is what I was like last week. I think this feels like a continuation of some of the stuff we were hearing last week, with like the 80s synth and like the bass and like the funk kind of vibe and feel. Yeah, man, this definitely hit. Everybody stood on this joint. Like I like Mingy because I like Mingy, but everybody on this track was just phenomenal. There was no weak link. There's no part of the section of the song that I heard that I was like, it wasn't up to par. Everything and the saxophone, bruh. If anybody who's seen the Lost Boys, in my mind when this comes on, the guy,
Tim Capella.
yes, Tim Capella comes on. This is what I imagine. So, bruh, we ain't gonna talk. That's top 5. Yes. So like, yeah, this is definitely a John, and ATEEZ I definitely like ATEEZ because of their progressions. So Wonderland was definitely my John, like early on, but every time they're showing me a new side, every time they're showing me something different, and I'm never disappointed in what I'm seeing. I mean, it's showing them to be more complete. You know how we always ask, well, who are they? What like you know when we like who like what other things do they have to offer? Everything they're showing, man, I love it. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, honestly, I thought everything about this song was really beautiful. I mean, you talk about, as you guys had said, the progressions and everything in the beat, getting and the saxophone to bring everything home at the end. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you know, that like the beat didn't have to do too much necessarily in the beginning. It was really catchy to begin with, and they all, you know, did a great job like with how they chose to flow and everything within that. But everything that was in that hook too, with the vocals and everything, was probably my favorite part because that was probably one of the most like catchy hooks I've heard in quite a while. ATEEZ is special for sure, and it's weird, you know, as you guys are sitting here talking about top 5 and everything, I definitely see that they deserve to be top 5, and I don't necessarily think they're outside of my top 5, but it's just I really got to have that conversation, really think about it because they are special for sure. It was beautiful. Everything that you guys had said too about the rap line and everything, like I thought everyone stepped up and really brought it. It felt like the line distribution was there. Like everyone had a fair chance to really eat within this song, which is, you know, hard for any group that has a certain amount of members like that. But some of my favorite probably like poetry in it and everything was just kind of, they talk about like the city and everything being like alluding to it being like the gray city, like morally gray, but it also was kind of a little bit of wordplay with like concrete and stuff like that, as far as like, you know, a gray city and everything, wanting to get away from that. And the whole aspect of the Take Me Home, they kind of like, it seems like towards the end they talk about like more of a comfort, like they said the world around them being so cold, but then like the comfort within like someone's eyes, like their gaze and everything like that. So just like those little poetry ways to like juxtapose those ideas. So I mean, you're talking about it being well written. You're talking about beautiful beat progressions, incredible vocals, stellar rap line. I mean, this track literally had everything, honestly. Definitely a download for me. And that saxophone, you know, if they didn't have it, I would have loved the track, but it really took it over the top for me as well. That easily is probably the first saxophone that I ever recall hearing. So I'm curious as far as the production, as far as like what allowed them to come to that decision, or if they were going to have it, what decided against the guitar or against, you know, some kind of piano or anything like that. But it just, that's all the artistic sides that are, you know, just get my mind like kind of churning. But all I have to say, this was really amazing.
Yo, shout out to my boys Lees and Allender, bro. Some of the best producers over there at NSK. They're the main producers for ATEEZ and Dreamcatcher, and they've been having a hell of a run this year with our Girls Comeback and with ATEEZ stuff, man. Just a big like hand clap to y'all, bro. Y'all really been killing shit, and like I said, man, I'm really amazed because this sounds like another step forward or whatever like that. Is really amazing. And the saxophone solo was done by a guy named Jason Lee. Just found that out. So, like I said, shout out to Lee's Allender.
I mean, that name sounds
Keep
familiar.
doing y'all shit. Shout out to Jason
But I'm thinking
Lee.
movies.
Yeah,
not music.
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't thinking movies. But I like Jason.
It's like 3 Jason Lee's this man.
Honestly, I didn't even like talk on the saxophone, but it's like once that come on, the whole entire song changes to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it becomes on a whole different level, like you guys already had said. And just listening to that one part just gave me butterflies. Like that saxophone, I can only imagine how it sound in the car. You know what I'm saying? When you got that joint bumping, smoking some good ass weed, that joint probably gonna be.
It's kind of amazing too, because we said they didn't have an MV for this or anything like that. I mean,
They got
like,
a live performance.
I felt like I was
I'll
playing
let
like
you
a whole
look back
movie
first
in my
and
head,
how
low
it
key. Like
sounds.
just imagine, you know, like losing someone, getting them back, like all that kind of stuff. And then the saxophone would be like that moment they like came together, like kind of, and like it just
wonder-
like that was amazing.
I really like this song. I wonder now how the English version sounds. Like
You just heard
if
it.
it was.
I just played it.
You just inebriated.
You weren't paying attention.
It was very low. I wasn't really like.
Honestly,
That's very low.
I didn't even know you played the English one.
That's what
Y'all
you
didn't
was
know
doing?
the English joint was looping?
I thought it was
Again,
the
I said
same
in my
line.
joint, I could have careless what they were saying. It was the beat, but I didn't know
The
y'all
song, the
made
song is
it.
definitely so much of a vibe where even if you didn't hear what was going on, you kind
So
of
pretty much either way, it's a banger.
I guess we could just listen to
It
that.
just so happened that there's so many talented individuals on here.
I kind of want to see that live. I ain't gonna lie.
Right?
Yeah, anybody else have anything they want to add about this show? Though?
Fire.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Shout out to
Hashtag
Andy
Redeemers.
for the recommendation.
Yo,
for
definitely
sure.
shout out to Andy, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna be making sure we show ATEEZ some more love this month. So just bear with us. But other than that, we love you guys to death. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, you don't want to be a tease, huh? No.
Let's get out of here.
Fuck me, right?